What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And this one, I'm going to show how to make Dunkin' Donuts. Now, this is the refresh version of Dunkin' Donuts. What the hell? Anyway, yeah, this is not a new version. This is not an original version. This is a refresh version. Whatever that means in the grand scheme of things. Anyway, here it is in all of its Dunkin' Donutsness. The interior will not be in this video, by the way, but here is a sneak peek. Anyway, with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Here's the original version. This makes me want to cry. And here's the remake version, which I really don't have much to say. It looks a little not Dunkin-ish, but it's not terrible, I guess. And as a little bit of a bonus, here's actually the original build I was attempting for a Dunkin'. Not as good as the actual refresh, but you know. And here is the long list of materials you'll be needing for this build, exterior only. Alrighty, and the space for this is a 29 by 50. Now we're going to start out with only 2 materials, because instead of doing the parking lot, if you are requiring this grid space and are, using my parking lot here, I just want to kind of get the corner of the build to where we are. So you just want smooth stone slabs and stripped acacia wood, and that's all for now. And so you want to start from the front left-hand corner of your 29 by 50 grid, cough, cough if you made it, and you want to go right and place 4 smooth stone slabs, and then a stripped acacia wood. Count back by 4, place another stripped acacia wood, and then go back from that with 16 smooth stone slabs. And that is where we will actually start our build. So you can then get rid of those too and get out bricks, birch planks, black stained glass pens, orange concrete, polished black stone bricks, spruce wood, dark oak planks, black stained glass, and we'll go with oak doors. So first off, right of the aforementioned smooth stone slab, the back one, you want to place a singular brick block. You want to bring this brick up with 6 birch planks. That's the height of pretty much everything we're doing here. You want to take the brick here at the bottom then and bring it right with 2 orange concrete, and then 2 black stained glass pans. I always do this. Every time I do this. I guess get rid of your oak doors for a bit here and get out polished black stone walls. Right of the black stained glass pans, you'll place a polished black stone wall, 2 black stained glass pans, polished black stone wall, and then 2 black stained glass pans. You will then copy that short little row, what is it, 3 more times? Yes, 3 more times. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. On the tutorial grind, second of the day. Let's go. And they're both kind of long too, which is, something. You'll then place a singular row of orange concrete on top of that whole thing you just made. Extend all of that orange concrete out a row just so it actually looks okay. And you can take the back row of orange concrete and place 2 rows of birch planks on top, just to get that out of the way. Now, right of what we just did, you want to take this bottom right black stained glass pan and place a polished black stone brick to the right. Bring it forward by 1, forward with an upward facing spruce wood, right with a polished black stone brick, and then here you'll go back diagonally right with an oak door, which I guess get rid of your walls again and place your oak door here. Bring the oak door right by 1, right with a black stained glass, and bring that black stained glass back by 1. Bring either of the black glass up by 2 each, and you will take this front one specifically and extend it left by 2. Take the kind of bottom corner of what you just made and place a spruce wood forward diagonally right by 1. And also actually back diagonally right from this back black glass, like so. So you have 3 spruce woods in play. You will take the leftmost spruce wood and extend it up by 9. However, with the 2 on the right, you will extend them up by 10. You will kind of connect these together sort of accordingly. Basically, all that really means is you're taking the polished blackstone bricks and extending them up with 9 dark oak planks. And just connecting the spruce wood and I guess this dark oak together above the black glass with the top like 6 rows or something. 5, 6, 7. And I will actually place the full like top row here on the right. So you kind of have this going on. You can take the rightmost dark oak plank here at the front and just extend it up by 1. So you have this. We will smoothen that diagonal later. We just don't have the materials to do so yet. We will also add the DD later, but that's also, again, something we don't have the materials for. You can get rid of your oak doors again and get back out polished blackstone walls, because I do believe we need them on the right side. Maybe we don't, actually. Maybe I lied. We'll just leave the slot open then. Unless you grabbed it already, then I guess keep them. From the spruce wood here at the back right, you want to go back diagonally left and place a brick. Go back 1. Back with 2 black stained glass pins. 2 bricks. 2 black stained glass pins. 2 orange concrete. And then back from there with 10 bricks. That'll kind of give you a feel for the size of this thing. It's not too big, but it's also not too small either, so, you know. You then can do kind of the same thing we did before, where you will... I would start in front here and bring, first off, the orange concrete up by 4. And then the black stained glass panes up by 3. Along with the bricks actually kind of around them will be brought up with 3 birch. We're going to leave the back row of 10 open for now, though. Then take that top row of orange concrete and extend it forward, and then push all of the orange concrete out a row. On the remaining bricks here, you'll just place your 6 rows of birch, planks. And then you'll take the top 2 rows and connect them forward. Over the, I guess, inner row of orange concrete, something like that. So that's literally 2 walls. I mean, this build isn't insane. If it wasn't a refresh, this would be like a 20-minute tutorial. But because it is a refresh, it'll probably be 40. I don't know. I'm just taking a wild shot in the dark here. The back wall is completely blank. You can actually get out spruce doors, though, just because. And on the back wall, you want to go right to left and place... I had this number written down. Wait. It is 13 bricks to the left. A spruce door, which should be on the back half of that block, and then a brick. You can also bring the brick forward here on the left by 5. And place 6 rows of birch on top of all of that. Just make sure you only place 5 on top of the spruce door. And yeah. And then we'll have not really that much left, actually, on the build itself. That is diabolical to think about. The fact that this build is going to be done in like 12 minutes. But I guess, hey, sometimes that happens. There you go. Now we have like a C shape. I guess it's backwards, though. Maybe like an upside down G? I don't know. From the front row of what we just placed here, I'll give you a sec. You want to place a spruce wood forward diagonally left by 1. In front of it, place 2 polished blackstone bricks, and then it's another spruce wood. Bring either spruce wood up by, I forget the number already, it should go up by 9. And then specifically the top 7 spruce wood you can connect together, leaving a 2x2 gap kind of towards the bottom. Fill in the, we'll call it the back half of this with black stained glass panes along with the top front block like so. That's your little drive-through window. From this front spruce wood, you'll go forward diagonally right with a brick. Extend it forward by 6. Then forward with 2 black stained glass panes and then 2 bricks. Same thing as per usual. Black stained glass panes will be brought up by 3. And the birch planks will be brought up by 6. Or the bricks will be brought up with 6 birch planks. And you can, I guess, connect the top 3 birch together over the window. There's no orange on this side, actually. It is kind of just barren, but yeah. But I mean, honestly, like, that's your walls done. Really not much to it. We obviously are missing some detailing, but that's not exactly a huge deal because, like, whatever. We can do that in 5 seconds. So, do we want to clear inventory? Sure, clear your inventory, although we will need a couple of those materials again and get out. Spruce slabs. Smooth red sandstone stairs. Crimson stairs. I forgot what the other material was. Oh yeah, white wool. Acacia stairs. I feel like there was still something. Oh yeah, God, short-term memory loss. Spruce wood. Dark oak planks. Dark oak slabs. And I might just call it smooth stone slabs. Sure, we'll get the whole, like, I guess, parking lot marked out after we finish the main build. So, on both sections you're doing the same thing, just do keep in mind that they're different. And I mean the dark oak sections when I say that. You want to start from the bottom row of dark oak that you have available. We're going to start with the front wall. I'll instruct it both times. The bottom row of dark oak that is fully available, because you do have the 2 here on the left. But we're taking this row here above the doors. From the, I guess, bottom left dark oak, you'll count up diagonally right by 1 and place a crimson stair facing right. Right of it, you'll place an upside-down crimson stair facing right as well. Above that, you'll do the same thing inverted. So on top of this stair, you'll place an upside-down stair facing right. Right of that, a normal stair facing right. Gap of 1, do the same thing with smooth red sandstone stairs. So stair facing right, upside-down stair facing right, and then on top, upside-down stair facing right, normal stair facing right. There you go. While we're doing this one, we might as well actually just get the other one done first. So again, on the other side here, you'll take the bottom row of dark oak, and hold on, I need to find the right image. You'll count up by 1, and you will just be on the left row this time. You'll place crimson stair facing right with an upside-down stair to the right. Inverse on top. Gap of 1, and then the same thing out of smooth red sandstone stairs. From this particular one, you'll take, like, the top... Really, you only need the top 2 rows, but I'll take the top 3 just because. And take these spruce wood rows and bring them right with a row of dark oak planks. And then another row of upward-facing spruce wood. I almost said stripped, but it's not stripped. Connect those spruce woods together at the right with dark oak planks, and then fill in the top. On the front one, it's a little bit different. First off, we can start on the left side here of it by placing a row of spruce wood behind the back row of dark oak planks, which again, I'll just do the top 3 for. You can essentially mirror the dark oak formation you have on the front onto the back, which just means you're connecting the 3 rows together and then placing an additional block here on the far right. And then just to the left of this, like, plank that juts up, you're going to place 2 dark oak slabs, which will give you almost a perfect diagonal like this. And then you can kind of just connect each dark oak plank and dark oak slab together with the respective material. Nice. Now, on the 2 window segments with the orange concrete, which would be the front and right, in front of each top black stained glass pane, you're going to place an upside-down spruce slab. And only on the black stained glass panes and only on the front and right. Because the left is a little bit weird. So if you do head to the left side, over this freestanding window at the front, you'll place the upside-down spruce slab. Sure, but they'll extend off either side an additional 1. And then with the drive-through window, it will be a row of spruce slabs off of the kind of row of dark oak planks above the drive-through window. And there you go. Next step is fairly simple. You're filling in your roof with white wool a block up. So basically, I said that wrong. You want to place a row of white wool around the kind of outer edges of the birch plank walls. We'll start with that. You'll then fill in the middle with white wool as well. I do like the white roofs, I think, a little bit better than making them colored. I mean, the colored makes more sense in the grand scheme of things, But I feel like in real life the roofs are almost always white or some off-white color. White, gray, cream, whatever, beige. Neon green, that's definitely an off-white color. But yeah, all jokes, perhaps unfunny jokes, but jokes aside nonetheless. Usually they are some sort of... It almost looks like a tarp material, I've noticed. I don't know, I guess I don't look at roofs that often, but I look at them often enough to know that much. Excluding, obviously, house roofs, because those are just a different breed, I don't know. Anyway, you should have this. Off of the white wool from this point, you'll place upside-down acacia stairs, kind of going around the outside. It should only go off white wool. It'll obviously run into some spruce and dark oak and stuff, but that's pretty much as far as that conversation goes. And honestly, there you go. That's your main Dunkin' done. If you don't need the parking lot, then it's your time to leave. And that was, wow, 15 minutes. Crazy. Now we can do the good old parking lot. So I'm going to suggest you get rid of something or other that isn't the smooth stone slabs. I'll get rid of the dark oak slabs because they're next to them, and get our stripped acacia wood. So we'll start on the left side here. You want to take this front smooth stone slab, and you want to, this first one that we placed, you want to extend it back by 49. So you should be like 8 blocks roughly off of the back. You'll then extend right by 25 from that back block. Or I guess what would be a slab. From there, you'll go back forward with 49 slabs, so you'll end up being kind of in line with the front one on the other side, just obviously not connecting to it. I'm not even going to count, frick it. I'll give you time, though. And then left of that, you'll place 3 slabs, stripped acacia wood, and then 9 smooth stone slabs. That should, check it, leave you with 7 blocks in between that end smooth stone slab you placed and the stripped acacia just to the left. Speaking of stripped acacia, you'll take the one here on the right and you'll leave a 3-block gap moving back from it and place in a stripped acacia wood. Behind it, you'll place 9 smooth stone slabs. You will... This is a dumb way to explain this, but it's how I'm going to explain it anyway. From this kind of point, you'll count back by 1 to this block. You'll see I have it as a cyan concrete. That doesn't particularly matter, though. You want to trace all the way left and place a smooth stone slab sticking out on this side. This will be kind of more, I guess, defined later, but it is still nice to get it. Now, since we're on the left side, we'll actually do the inner row of slabs as well that goes around the build. Just on the left side here, you'll go all the way back with smooth stone slabs, kind of along the brick, and then going kind of through this and sticking out the back of the build by 4 with smooth stone slabs like that. You can see where that row ends up being placed. You'll then extend all the way right until you overhang the right half of the build by 1, which, if I am correct on my math, should be 17 to the right. Which I am. And you'll do the same thing on this side. You'll go all the way forward until you hit the orange, then go through it, until you hit the spruce, then go through it and place 2 smooth stone slabs off this black glass. But then you're stopping. You're not connecting all the way forward. You should have 4 blocks here between this spruce wood and this smooth stone slab that are just open. And that'll be for the thing. Descriptive, I know. Well, we have it. Let's get all the things with the stripped acacia wood, and I guess we can even do the... Oh, why did I get rid of the dark oak slabs? No, we need I see them right there. You want to take either stripped acacia wood out of the 4, I guess all 4 of them, and extend them each up by 3. Over on the right side, we have one of those little drive-through things where the speaker sounds really bad. It sounds like they're speaking directly into a tin can, and the tin can is reverberating through a potato, which is then reverberating through another tin can that's into a metal bucket that comes out of the speaker. Anyway, I know that was really oddly specific. You want to take the front right-hand corner of this spruce dark oak thing at the, well, front right of the build, and trace it through the smooth stone slabs, and you can go as far out as you'd like. I'm just going to go out to the 3rd block and place a row of, I believe it's 4 stripped acacia wood moving up? Yeah, it is. Get rid of, like, 4 materials? I'll get rid of the first 4 in my inventory, which are the spruce slabs, the smooth red sandstone stairs, crimson stairs, and I think it was the white wool. And get out dark oak slabs, smooth basalt, item frames, and a painting. And in front of this row, you'll place a smooth basalt at the floor, and then another stripped acacia. Bring that stripped acacia up by 3, and connect those rows together with dark oak planks. Place dark oak slabs off the top, and then off of this bottom smooth basalt, you'll place an item frame to the left. You'll count up from it by 2, and you'll place a painting here, which you should get a 3 by 3. If you don't, you may have to just place a placeholder or something. And you can go with whatever you like. I feel like the watermelon one fits. I think the one that I just got, the one crying. But, like, this one of the dude looking like he's crying, at least. But I think this one fits the most because, well, it's a watermelon and a golden apple. Although, if you're going to Dunkin' Donuts for either of those things, I don't really know what you're doing. I would not go to Dunkin' Donuts for a watermelon with gold inside of it or whatever. I think it's gold. I don't remember. I don't play Minecraft that often, as you can tell. I don't really play this game that often. And this is like only probably a 50th of what you can see, like 2% or 1%. Anywho, moving on from the rambling. You can kind of do whatever. Just kidding. You have to do exactly what I tell you. Not really. Let's clear our inventory, and this kind of is going to get weird because we don't have a defined line between where the parking lot starts and ends here, where the, I guess, walkway starts. But you want to get out. Sandstone. Nether brick slabs, which we'll just use for the blocks because it's like 3 blocks we need. Nether brick fence. White concrete. Gray concrete. Light blue concrete. Smooth quartz slabs. I didn't get this far. Oh no. Smooth quartz stairs, I guess? And we'll go with spruce sign, sure. That'll almost get us done here. So to define the line more, the smooth stone slab I mentioned here on the left, you want to essentially break all the way right of it in the grass until you're in line with the smooth stone slab row just to the right over here, which should end up there. And then if you break back by 3 from that, you'll be at the back corner of the spruce wood. You're basically breaking everything behind this and replacing it with sandstone in the grass, except for this little row here on the left. Behind this smooth stone slab, yeah, these like 5 blocks are staying open, but every other block behind is getting broken, and I would stop at either a wall or, you know, a glass pane or block or door or whatever. Just like this. Fill in everything you just broke with sandstone. And that's pretty much the defining line done. That's all we needed. Now we know where the sidewalk ends and the parking lot starts. If I could place all my blocks, at least, that would be... So, yeah, you should have this. Starting from that smooth stone slab here on the right, you want to the right of it, place a nether brick block with a slab on top. Then, right of that, you will place... What is it, 10 nether brick fence, I believe? Yes, 10 nether brick fence, a nether brick block with a slab on top, then leave a gap of 3 and place another nether brick block with a slab on top, and then bring that block back with 3 nether brick fence to connect into the spruce wood. The far left one can also be connected back into the wall, which should connect to the orange concrete with 4 fences. One more thing I want to do before we do the official parking lot. It's at the back of the build. I just want to get this out of the way for now. These 3 rows of grass just up against the back of the build, where you kind of have the smooth stone slab surrounding you, you will break and replace with sandstone. I was going to add a dumpster back here, and then I guess I forgot or something. I don't know. I just didn't is the point. But yeah, you can make a dumpster. I made one in, was it McDonald's refresh? It might have been, funnily enough. There was one I remember I made a dumpster in. Can I see it from here, perchance? I can barely see Burger King from here. I cannot see McDonald's, that's for sure. But anyway, yeah. Just like this. Break the rest of the grass again, except for this little row of 5 here at the left. We're leaving that one for the sacrifice. No, but break all of your grass, and almost all of it you'll replace with gray concrete. I guess if you want, just for convenience, you can replace it all with gray concrete immediately. I'm actually going to, and then I'll just break in for the white concrete. But yeah, just kind of slash fill it all if you are familiar with slash fill. If you're not, it's okay. I'll wait for you. I'm just kidding. I'll wait a little bit. And obviously, you know, you can pause. I'm not going to be like, if you pause this video, if you hit the pause button, this video explodes, or your device explodes, I guess would be more of a logical thing to say, but still not logical. So yeah, you should have this whenever you're done. I'll give you a second. Oh, I missed the row of lime concrete. That's unfortunate. So that shouldn't be what you have when you're done. It should be this instead. So, one thing I'm going to do that is a little bit abnormal, and I'm also realizing this is really funny. I guess it's not that bad, never mind. So, the stripped acacia here at the left. The 3 gray concrete to the right of it, this front row, you'll break and replace with white concrete. This is something I did not do in the original, however, I think you'll see it starting with... It's either the police station... It is the police station, I can see it from here. Basically, it's the stop sign line where it's like, hey, stop here and then proceed if nobody is coming in your direction at 230 miles per hour. But yeah. Come to the back left-hand corner of your particular parking lot rectangle here, and you want to break moving forward from this gray concrete, 5 gray concrete. So when you are doing the parking lot here, you want to break out by 6 and place white concrete 6 rows out instead of 5. You'll see I do make that mistake a little bit. But yeah, and then what you do from there is you'll take the smooth core slabs, which I believe you should have. And with the exception of the far right one, you'll place smooth core slabs over the back row of gray concrete in each. And then you can proceed from there. Leave a gap of 3 leave a gap of 3 going right, break a row. Gap of 3, break a row. Gap of 3, break a row. Fill those 4 rows with white concrete. There are not many parking spaces on this build, I do realize that. There's, count them, 4. You will leave the left 2 open like they did nothing wrong, because they didn't. And not that this one did anything wrong either, but you want to, in the center of this one, place a light blue concrete in place. The far right one, and so on this far right one, what you'll end up doing is... At the quote-unquote, if you look at it from top down, you'll take the bottom right and place a white concrete here. You'll then take the top left and count forward by 1 and place a white concrete here, with another one back diagonally right by 1. Leave a gap of 2 moving forward from each of those diagonals and replicate them, and then go back diagonally right an additional 1. And there you go. That's where your parking lot should actually look like. I kind of forgot about the subs being there. Couple more things, and then we'll be almost done. Between the top stripped acacia woods on either side, you'll place 3 upside-down smooth core stairs, just connecting them. On the middle one, you'll place a spruce sign just off of it. On the right side, I'll go down a line and type in all caps, entrance, if I can spell. And on the left one, I'll do the same thing and type exit. I find it weird enter has an E in it, like a second E, but entrance doesn't. Like, why isn't it entrance? I don't know. Then you can clear your inventory again, and we're going to get out just a couple of things here. They're actually mainly aesthetic things, but that's whatever. Glowing sacks, lime dye, red dye, and you want the 2 azalea plants, which where actually are they? Oh, they're right here. You need azalea and flowering azalea. We're just not going to fill because the rest will be for the tables, and we might as well do all that at the same time. So each of the signs you will right-click once with glowing sack. The one that says entrance, you will also right-click with lime dye, and the one that says exit, you will right-click with red dye. In that row of grass I've mentioned like 14 times, I've really mentioned it twice. This little row of 5 here just between the little sidewalk area and the drive-thru on the left, you're going to just fill it with a mixture of azaleas and flowering azaleas. You can do it however you want. I'll do it like that. Just for some greenery. Clear your inventory again and get out. Hold on, I gotta get an image, or the image, I should say. Acacia stairs. Spruce fence. a light gray carpet, and waxed weathered cut copper stairs. Wow, we could have fit all that, actually. I didn't realize it was only 4 materials. But anyway, from the orange concrete here on the front, you want to take the inner row of it, and going right of it, you'll place an acacia stair facing right. Right of that, 2 spruce fence, acacia stair facing left, acacia stair facing right, 2 spruce fence, and then acacia stair facing left. And look, it fits perfectly. Place light gray carpet on top of each spruce fence, and then you'll want to bring that whole thing forward a row, including the carpet. You then want to place these waxed cut copper stairs in such a way to where they kind of create an umbrella almost. It is floating, but that's not the point. On each of the carpets, you'll take the back left one, we'll call it, and place a waxed cut copper stair facing back into the build. That one's probably the most annoying to place. In front of that, you'll place a stair facing left. To the right of that, you'll place a stair facing forward. And behind that, you'll place a stair facing right. And again, it is floating, but those are little umbrellas. We're going to ignore that they're floating and defying all laws of physics, because I don't defy laws of physics on my own. And, yeah, once you have done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Refresh Series Dunkin' Donuts exterior complete. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.